The rain tasted like rust. Sergeant Major Thorne spat, wiping his tongue against the inside of his helmet. 18 years. 18 years staring down the abyss, and the abyss had finally started staring back. Kepler 186F. They called it a paradise. Paradise with a killer tan. The phosphorescent slime coating everything was a delightful shade of toxic green. Anything Rays. Lieutenant Chen's voice cut through the hiss of the comms. Rays, bless his nervous heart, stammered, still fluctuating. Lieutenant. Gravimetric distortions erratic. Energy signature from the colonies muted. Almost non-existent. Muted how? Chen pressed, her voice tight. Like it's being suppressed. Something's dampening it, Lieutenant. I can't pinpoint the source. Ray's voice cracked, a flicker of panic threading through it. Thorne felt a familiar pang of sympathy for the kid. Ray's was green. Too green for this rock. Run a full spectrum scan, Ray's. Ignore the anomalies. Give me something concrete. Yes, Sergeant Major. Silver, ever the pragmatist, grunted. He's got the jitters, Lieutenant. Kepler 186F gets to everyone. Focus on the task, Corporal, Chen snapped, though the edge in her voice lacked its usual sharpness. She seemed distracted. They moved deeper into the ghost town of New Eden. Intact structures lined the streets, houses, shops, the school, frozen mid-life, but empty. Silent. The TCDF's survey team had declared the colony abandoned 6 months ago. A sudden, inexplicable exodus. No signs of struggle. Just gone. The mission assessed the colony's stability and determined if resettlement was feasible. A fool's errand, Thorne suspected. The central plaza was dominated by it. The Monolith. The colossal, shimmering structure unlike anything Thorne had ever seen. Organic in appearance, yet radiating an unnatural energy. It pulsed with a slow, rhythmic beat that resonated deep within his chest. Gravimetric readings spiking, Lieutenant Ray's reported, his voice strained. Energy signature overwhelming. Thorne felt a strange pull, a sense of familiarity. He couldn't place it. It was like a half-remembered dream, a whisper in the back of his mind. Asterisk joined asterisk Sergeant Major. Chen's voice was sharp, pulling him back. You all right? Fine, Lieutenant, he replied, too quickly. Just experiencing some interference. Asterisk become asterisk, the whisper grew stronger. He looked at Chen. She was staring at the monolith, her face etched with a mixture of awe and apprehension. Silver was cleaning his pulse rifle, his movements mechanical, his eyes distant. Ray's was sweating profusely, his fingers fumbling with his sensor array. Corporal Silver, maintain visual contact. Ray's, keep those scans coming. Lieutenant, I want a perimeter sweep. As he started his sweep, the rain intensified, slicking the pavement. The phosphorescent slime glowed brighter, casting an eerie green light. The monolith pulsed, and the whisper returned, clearer now, more insistent. Asterisk 1. Asterisk he started to sway, a gentle rocking motion that he couldn't control. He blinked, his vision blurring. He felt lighter, released. The tension that had coiled within him for years began to unravel. A sense of profound peace settled over him. Sergeant Major, report. Chen's voice was a distant echo. He didn't respond. He couldn't. He was becoming something else. Something more. Silver, seemingly snapping out of his trance, fired a burst from his pulse rifle at a cluster of mutated flora encroaching on the plaza. Something's out there, Lieutenant. I saw movement. Rays, what's your status? Chen asked, her voice tight with suppressed urgency. I don't like this, Lieutenant, Rays whimpered. The readings are shifting. Something's interfering with my equipment. It's painful, he gasped, clutching his head. Make it stop. Suddenly, a ripple disturbed the air. A distortion shimmered near the edge of the plaza. Then, they emerged. The Xenos. Elongated limbs, phosphorescent green skin, glowing eyes that burned with an alien intelligence. They moved with a synchronized grace, a ritualistic precision that was both terrifying and mesmerizing. Contact. Silver roared, unleashing a sustained burst from his pulse rifle. The Xenos didn't flinch. They advanced, their movements fluid, their eyes fixed on the soldiers. Fall back to the processor, Chen yelled, firing her own weapon. Rays, cover us! Rays, paralyzed by fear, stood frozen. A Xeno lunged, its elongated arm snaking out and seizing his arm. He screamed, a strangled cry that was abruptly cut short. Silver, reacting instantly, charged forward, firing a volley of rounds at the attacking Xeno. He managed to knock it back by another materialist, striking him with a blow that sent him sprawling. Silver, Chen shouted, but he didn't respond. He lay motionless on the pavement, his pulse rifle clattering uselessly beside him. We need to go, Thorne said, his voice strangely calm. The connection was deepening now, the boundaries blurring. He felt united. Thorne, what are you doing? Move. Chin screamed, trying to pull him towards the processor. But he couldn't move. He wouldn't move. He felt drawn to the monolith, to the energy that pulsed from its surface. Lieutenant, it's beautiful, he murmured, his eyes fixed on the structure. Chen stared at him in horror. Thorne, snap out of it. She fired a warning shot, but it had no effect. He continued to sway, his eyes glazed over, a serene smile spreading across his face. Priority 1, transmission to command, Chen muttered, activating her comms. This is Lieutenant Jessa Chen of Bravo 3. We have encountered hostile entities on Kepler 186F. Xeno presence confirmed. Personnel down. Request immediate reinforcements. Repeat, request immediate reinforcements. Situation critical. Her voice trailed off, abruptly cut short by a blinding flash of light and a sudden, debilitating headache. Darkness. A swirling vortex of color and sensation. A feeling of integration. And then nothing.